Pisces, welcome. This is your June 2023 general reading. I'm sorry that I'm getting this out so late for you guys. I've had major problems with my asthma the last couple of weeks. But I am getting it to you now, and I will try to catch up on readings for you guys. Ooh, the Two of Swords is your main energy during this time. Some kind of big decision that you have to make that you may not either be seeing clearly, or it's a decision you don't want to make, you don't want to look at. But it's going to need to be made. There's been some obstacles and challenges, or there's going to be some obstacles and challenges, but you're moving towards victory here with the Chariot card, or that could be a Cancer coming into your reading. The Seven of Discs, which asks you to be patient. Some of you guys might be trying to build abundance in some way, and you're trying to make decisions on that, and you're not clear on where to head, and it's causing some obstacles and challenges. I know we're all struggling right now financially, with the economy the way that it is, and some of you guys I feel like are working very hard, but maybe losing patience during this time. You have the Judgment card, which in this deck is called the Rebirth card. It talks about letting go of the past and kind of reawakening to your life's purpose here. So there might be some changes or things that you need to let go of during this time in order to get back on your path where you should be, okay? Five of Swords. There might have been some strong conflict, possibly even abusive relationships for you. That's 2 5s here. I don't like to see that. Yeah, you're doing some investigating or learning or some kind of detective work coming in for you. Something you're trying to figure out. There's something you're trying to figure out. It may have something to do with this conflict or I feel like you're trying to work towards something. Let's see. Two of Cups. You're looking for harmony in something, either with you and another person or just within your life or within yourself. There's new victory or new truth or new clarity of some kind, or a new idea. Some of you might get a new idea for something with this business, and you might have to make a decision on that. Okay. For others of you, this might have to do with this conflict, and you're gonna end up victorious in it. Okay. There's the Four of Cups. There's some kind of discontentment or feeling unfulfilled, and I feel like this goes back to this here. Okay, and I feel like this might be a line here. Where you're going to have to rethink maybe some of the things to do with money. Okay, so this could be your career. For some of you who work for yourselves, you may need new ideas coming in to bring it back into harmony, because the way things are going, you're not content with it. Like, you want more, and you want to move towards that victory, but there's some kind of obstacles and challenges. This could be in a workplace where maybe you're trying to get to a higher position and you're just not getting there. But the Seven of Pentacles does ask us to be patient. We have the Queen of Swords here. This could be an air sign coming into your readings. Very strong Libra card. But it talks about being honest, okay, with yourself, communicating honestly with others, and really facing truth and being willing to cut out the things that just don't serve you, and being very decisive. With the Three of Wands, that's one of my favorite cards in the deck. It talks about heading out in new directions. So I think it's asking you here to be very honest about where you want to head for your future, okay? Something may need to come to an end, or there's been a painful ending to something. The Spirit's here helping you elevate above. This could have nostalgic value to you, and you're kind of withdrawing, going within, trying to gain perspective, because there might have been some kind of jealousy or envy, or something that you held on to too tightly in a romantic situation, possibly with a fire sign here. Yeah, possibly an Aries, okay? Excuse me. Two of Swords, please. The Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to get to a place of abundance, all right? You're trying to embrace your independence. You need to make decisions around abundance, independence. So some of you might be deciding to start out independently in some kind of career, maybe open your own business. But you need to really figure that out for yourselves. Some of you, this could talk about domestic pursuits. There might be something domestically, possibly as a mom, I'm picking up for some of you that you need to make decisions on. But for most of you, I really feel like this has to do with abundance. That Seven of Discs is coming in strong for you guys. There's obstacles and challenges to ascending upwards in some way, or there's obstacles and challenges in your marriage, or within your belief structure, okay? With following strict belief structures, or someone in your life may follow very strict belief structures. Yeah, you're taking movement towards victory and looking for abundance, having enough, but you also want that equal give and take. What you put into something, you want back out of it. Now, that could apply for some of you in a relationship. You're looking for, you're moving towards that equal give and take in relationships. For a lot of you, I feel like this is about abundance. You're looking to put the energy in and get enough capital back out of it to make it worth it to you. Yeah, the Two of Discs, you're trying to either balance out something, like possibly 2 jobs, okay? Or you're trying to make a decision between 2 things here that have to do, I feel like, with money. I feel like this is, you're really trying to create abundance here in some way, or become stable, or at least not be struggling for some of you. Some of you may have had a hit to your finances, I'm getting, in some way. Okay, so some of you need to let go here. That's a double on the Judgment card, all right? The Judgment card is clarifying the Judgment card, and this has something to do with a romantic situation here with the Lovers. The Lovers can mean more things than that, but when I do the general readings here on YouTube, that's kind of the meaning for me. So there's a romantic relationship, possibly a soulmate type relationship here, that you kind of need to let go of, so you can awaken up to your life's purpose, so you can further your path, all right? And that could be with a Gemini. This could indicate a Gemini that you need to let go of. But I think for most of you, this is indicating a strong soul bond relationship. Somebody you care about very deeply. So it's going to be difficult. And it might be something that already ended, but you're still holding on to them, okay? And in order to move forward, you need to let them go. The Fool. Because of this conflict or abusive relationship or bullying, or however this Five of Swords is playing out, it could be something as simple as just constant conflict, or something as terrible as abusive relationships. When you rebirth, when you let this go, you're going to start out on a new journey. When something comes to an end, there's always a new beginning. That is the cycle of life for us as humans, okay? So when you let this go, when you heal from this abuse or this conflict or this grief of letting somebody go, you are going to start onto a new journey. And that new journey is going to have a lot to do with your soul path, okay? The Queen of Wands. It goes back to that fire sign. For some of you, you're dealing with a fire sign, and you're really investigating the situation here. You're really putting a lot of thought into it, really thinking about the situation with this person. For others of you, you're trying to figure out how to embrace your confidence, your passion, your sense of adventure, and reigniting that fire within you. And you're trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. That is a pair. There's something you want to bring into harmony with somebody, okay? Now, this reading isn't going to be for everybody. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. So if this reading doesn't resonate for you, that's okay. It just means this reading isn't for you. But you can check out my channel, and there's other dated and timeless readings for your sign and your other placements in your chart, okay? But for those of you where this resonates, I do believe it's a fire sign here that you want things to be in harmony with, but it's holding you up from your journey, okay? And you're holding on tightly, but I think it's time to let go. We have that Knight of Wands. Let me see what this Four of Cups is. Okay, so this goes back to the career thing here. And I feel like this does too. You get a new idea and you're going to head out boldly. I wasn't sure because it's a fire and you already have the Queen and King. Now you got that Knight. So I do feel like you're trying to head out boldly towards this new idea because you're getting new thoughts here. And it might be about embracing your confidence. But I also feel like there's a couple here as well. Okay, we see that King, that Queen, and that Lovers card. All right. But we also have you taking strong movement in the career front, okay? You get some kind of new idea or some kind of new victory here that you're heading towards because you've been discontent, but you're willing to work very hard, and this is gonna complete some kind of goal for you, okay? And the Eight of Pentacles is pretty good abundance. It requires a lot of hard work, but you're gonna complete this goal, okay? You may not complete it by the end of the month, but it's going to at least by the end of the month be put into where you want it to be, okay? The Magician, you're manifesting in the things that you would like. There's been some kind of tricky behavior, okay? But there's a new opportunity for abundance coming in. There's something you need to walk away from. And or you need to heal from past abandonment. For some of you, you need to heal from past abandonment. You need to let it go, all right? For others of you, you need to walk away from this person so you can get back on your path, all right? And it talks about the Eight of Cups is an abandonment card, but it's also a healing card. This is the walking away is healing. The letting go of the abandonment is healing, okay? And you have a King of Cups, the Chariot. There could be a Cancer coming in with some romantic movement for you. And you may need to make a decision on that as well, okay? All right, let's get best actions for you. Best actions. The King of Wands, right here. Let me see, one more, please. What about the King of Wands? The Nine of Pentacles. You got to get your independence from this person, okay? You need to move into an independent, okay? You're looking for abundance and independence and enjoyment and solo pursuits. That's the direction you want to head. But you may need to let this person go that you want harmony with in order to obtain that, okay? This is telling me it has to do with this person, and what you need is independence and abundance. Yeah, that Five of Swords again, okay, right here. Okay, so that's talking about this conflict. So let's see. What about this conflict? What do we do about the conflict? Seven of Wands, you stand your ground. Okay, you protect your boundaries, you protect your lines, you stand your ground against this conflict. So you can begin this new journey, the Fool card, okay? There's that Five of Swords, you got that King of Wands, that Five of Swords, that Fool card. That King of Wands, that Five of Swords, that Fool card, okay? You got to stand your ground and claim your independence and your enjoyment of who you are so you can begin this new journey, all right? There's new things coming in for you. But it's up to you to decide and make that decision. I mean, this is just a tarot reading. It's ultimately the decisions are in your hand. But you have the Death card coming in here telling me something needs to come to an end. You're having a hard time knowing what to commit yourself to and what not to. You have a lot of choices and a lot of opportunities coming in for you during this time. But you got to make decisions on that. The Queen of Cups, I feel like it's saying you want that cup of love, okay? But you need to pull away so you can envision a new future, because you're struggling either financially or you're feeling left out in the cold here, and it's time to birth in a new reality where you can actually find harmony by working very hard and being patient and doing the investigating work, again with that working hard and making, strategic decisions. For some of you, that it's time to head towards that abundance and strategy. I feel like it's switching you into a different time in your life. Well, yeah, because you have the Fool card here twice. There's a new journey coming for you, okay? It's going to be different than the journey that you've been on. And that's okay. New opportunity. Yes, you have new opportunities coming in. Honoring your true feelings, definitely. Really take a look at your true feelings. Not your fear, your feelings. The garden and the gate. You have to open the gate before you can get into that garden where everything is blossoming, okay? First you have to open the gate and walk into it. Rest and rejuvenation. Take care of yourself during this time. This is very similar to what I feel like the Four of Swords energy would be, which is a time of rebirthing, and it's a time of taking care of oneself and making sure that you're getting the things that you need for you. Can I get you an animal advice card, and then we'll close out this reading? Pisces? Ooh, a lot of them wanted to jump out for you. You may have a lot of animals around you right now. Pay attention to those I'm getting. And if you don't know what they mean, you can look them up. Google's very useful that way. Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Yeah, and I do feel like you're learning from whatever tricks and traps and, conflicts have been in your life. And I do feel, the Fool card is all about jumping into a new journey and being, lighthearted about it, taking that leap of faith. And the Coyote is great for that. All right. Pisces, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope it finds you well in the month of June, and I'm very excited for your new journey. I really feel like it's leading you to a lot of new opportunities and beautiful things. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. It really does help my channel out a lot, and it helps the messages get to more people. And if you're interested in this deck, that is linked down in the description box below. So is my Facebook page for anybody who may be looking for personal services. That is the only way to reach me, and I will never reach out to you. Until we meet again.